confidently with a good bit of pace.
Minjee Lee shot 69 yesterday, a couple over today. Here's her second at 12.
Location today, front left on 12. There is a little bit of a penalty area there. It's not super close, but a little bit into a depression.
Up ahead at the 12th green, Minjee Lee to get to 2 under. Three straight bogeys for Minjee.
It's between your ears, but putting especially.
Minjee is at the 13th.
Tough to be aggressive with this whole location coming out of the rough. Not surprised to see that. Needs to hold on. I think that'll stay on the green. There's a little bit of a slope there on the right.
15-footer from Shaneti Wanasand, who hit on you last week in the Toledo area. Minjee Lee up ahead for birdie. As well. Okay, that's pretty good two-putt, isn't it, for Minjee, where she was?
Very long range, nearly putting the entire width of the green. A tough hole, that 13th. So anytime you walk away with a 4.
So Morgan, you got Lauren Coughlin, who's contended in 2 majors this year. Hannah Green, who's won twice, hit on you, last year's Rookie of the Year, playing great. Brooke Henderson, one of the best in the world. Lydia Ko, a win away from the LPGA Hall of Fame. You got Kupcho and Choi, who are top flight players. Rose Zhang right there, and here's Minjee.
And quite a few of those names are Olympians as well. And it's nice to have be in good form, heading in that direction, knowing this is a big.
Shane Lowry was on that Irish boat sailing down the Seine earlier. Morgan and I know we were all glued watching the coverage, and Minjee's brother Minwoo was there representing Australia.
It was just awesome. I mean, the visuals, the excitement of the athletes, it was really fun to watch. Got me very excited to head to Paris next week. We knew it was going to be special, but it was.
Third shot at the par 5 14 for Minjee Lee. Minjee for birdie at 14. So she saw Leona's stay right. Hers goes left. Morgan on the back part of that front 9 at Lancaster Sunday. She had a 3-shot lead at the U.S. Women's Open.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest surprising round. Most would be mine.
Up ahead at 18, here's Minjee Lee. She's got it going the wrong way. Kay Cockrell's now watching.
Oh, she bombed a drive and just has a gap wedge in. No, and Morgan, had that landed a couple more paces, it would have really been good.
It's a really fine line there on 8.
Showing some glimpses of getting back to good form. Minjee Lee calling in Brad Beecher.
Yeah, remember he caddied for basically MB Park's whole Hall of Fame career. And Morgan, how many times did MB call him in for a read?
Oh, man.
Not too many.
One of the best putters of all time.
Yeah.
She didn't need much help reading a green.
No, Minjee did not make a very good chip. Much too aggressive now. A right to left breaking putt for par. Come on, that just was a really tentative stroke.
3 under yesterday. It's going to be a putt for a 77.
News alert, golf is hard.
Yeah, this golf course will show any weakness in your game, that is for sure. And it probably feels even a little more claustrophobic on that tee when you've got Brooke Henderson behind you and her crowd.
We'll say Young with 12 wins of her own and a major championship. Oh, that was a big drive right there.
And so that 14th hole for the we're at the 14th, and Se-Young Kim is trying to make a plan here.
Both Se-Young and Paula hit tremendous drives, and I think we'll see that with some of the other groups. With the long ball hitters, if they can find this fairway, they can definitely get on this par 5 and 2. Now it's not easy. I mean, Se-Young hit 4-iron in, hit and released all the way through to the back of the green, just over. But she has plenty of green to work with, and overall a fairly level chip back into the wind.
There have been 2 eagles so far today on this hole, Kay.
It doesn't surprise me, taking advantage of the conditions. Tad too aggressive. Might come back a little bit closer to the hole off the mound.
Coughlin is Se-Young Kim for birdie at the 14th.
This for her 3rd birdie today, but first on the back 9. That's
Always been excitement, but it really exploded that week.
Over at 13, a Canadian women's amateur champion, Hye-Jin Choi. Back in 2016. The Korean in her 3rd season on the LPGA Tour just keeps knocking on the door. Again last week. And good position again. Tied for 4th.
To be aggressive when you do that.
She's in the golf cart coming back.
Hye-Jin Choi for birdie at 14.
I was not, I would have bet big money against that happening, just as solid as Minjee is.
Keep waiting for Hye-Jin Choi to break through. She's beginning to play more like she did her first couple of years. That was a 3rd shot at 15.
Well back on this par 5. T3 is really hard to hit today.
At 15, Hye-Jin Choi for birdie. Travel chaos this week. Hye-Jin's caddy Pete Godfrey, Christian Lou's caddy veteran John Colleen didn't get here until Wednesday. I'm sure their luggage is still down here.
Let's flop shot from that location.
A lot of work to stay the only bogey-free player on the course today. Hye-Jin Choi. They'd be banging the boards if that was the recall. A shot like that. Here's the birdie putt for Hye-Jin Choi at that 17.
It's really hard green to hit this 17th. It's a pretty small little section, this front right, and then fairly severe. You can see how much break was in that putt Hye-Jin just had. It's only been 8 birdies so far today. Which surprised